because that's a common thing that we do from the villages where we come from, Mr. Speaker. Therefore, I don't think that there is anything inherently wrong with Harambes. The thing, if we listen keenly, because I took time to listen to what we were being told at that particular time, Mr. Speaker, is that you must establish a mechanism through which you can keep track of the people that are making donations, Mr. Speaker, and you can keep track also of whether many of these appeals are actually end up achieving the purpose for which they were sent out to do in the first place. Second and most important thing about them, Mr. Speaker, is the fact that Kenyans insisted that there is need to greatly demonetize our politics, reduce the influence of money in our politics. And you know, Harambes have been used as platforms for political mobilization, and many times it's considered that the biggest donor, sometimes people consider him, because him or her, actually. Thank you, Senator Gloria, for reminding me. People consider that particular individual to be most fit to be a particular leader, and therefore, people just didn't like it that we, state and public officers, Mr. Speaker, participate or sometimes even organize these fundraisers. The thing they were telling us is that Senator Mohamed Faki, instead of coming to fundraise for me at Shimulatewa, go to Parliament and legislate and make sure that universal health care works, so that we are all able to access government services in our public hospitals, and therefore we don't need to call any fundraiser. And we felt, okay, it's a fair request. I don't know whether it is easy to achieve it the way people tell us, but if by our very presence in these Harambes, citizens felt that we needed to provide, first of all, justification, because they were curiously asking, how comes the biggest donors in these fundraisers are mostly you, the political class, either political aspirants or you that are in office, and state officers, you know, CEOs and members of boards and parastatals? Could there be a link between these funds and the many reported funds that get lost through the reports of the Auditor General? Senator Omtata here talked to us yesterday about circumstantial evidence that if you're in charge of goats and sheep, and later on people come back and ask you, how comes when we left there were 100 but now there are 90? And they ask you and you say, I don't know. I'm not sure where the 10 other goats may have gone. But then they can hear that there is a smell of goat meat coming out of your mouth, Mr. Speaker. What is a likely thing that they are likely to conclude? Or what decision are they about to make with regards to that? So there was a big conversation about